Hey there guys, and we are back with more Bravely Default. So in the last episode, we did the kids quest, we saved the children from the mithril mines, and in between episodes, I decided to go and do some grinding in the performer class. So now we have access to Love Power, which increases our physical attack. We have access to Love Rush, which increases our speed. One more for you, which says extra BP. Got your bag for physical defense. Key to your heart for magic defense. And low double for magic attack. We also have something called Catch Me, which makes it less likely for everyone else to be hit. So, kinda useful maybe? It will gravitate all the attacks towards Edea, or make it more likely that she'll be attacked. So that could be helpful, potentially. So, right now I've got Edea back as a Valkyrie for the time being, since she can attack and we can make things happen. And if need be, we'll flip her back over to the Performer class. Now, as I expected, because I'm no longer a Performer, that means the magical requirements for all the buffing abilities are now doubled, so it costs like 26 in order to use them, so not as useful in the field, but yeah, it could work. Alright, we got some ghouls and goblins to deal with, so let's go for 2 acrobatics. We'll go for a Crescent Moon and a Crescent Moon. And let's see, audience, let's have you go for some fire magic. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys. So let's go for some fire, all foes, all foes, all foes. And ring about, let's go ahead and equip a fire to your bow and arrow, and then we will go for some... I think these guys are undead. I'm pretty sure these guys are undead. Let's go for some undead slaying then. See what kind of damage we can do with that. And let's see, Edea, let's go for, I think... let's go for 2 Crescent Moons. Let's see if we can wipe them out in this one turn. Oh yeah, definitely undead. Crescent Moon, it's only doing about 500, that's not too great. And Anya should be able to take this guy out by herself. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, so we need to go rescue one last child, and he is currently inside the fort to the north of here. To the very, very, very north. Oh man, I don't think you can get any more north than this. Kinda wishing it was daytime, because it's less ghosty and... or tigers and scorpions and bears, oh my! So let's see, Tiz, let's go for, let's see, what else can we do with Tiz? Let's try for a judgment on the ghost, and just a regular attack. Let's see, Agnès, let's go for some magic. We'll go for a fire onto the ghost. And Rainbow, I know you can take out that beast without any problem, so let's equip a fire to your weapon, and then go for, I think, 2 beast slaying is all it takes, followed by an undead slayer. And then Edea will just have her attack everything on the field using Crescent Moons. I've seriously forgotten just how potent the sword magic plus hunting abilities are. It's just so good! On topic of just kind of like the wild encounters, I realized I've been running away from a lot of things lately.
What is that place? A sight to behold, that's for sure. This is where the Civil War started, right?
Look, there's a transport ship tied up at the moorings. It looks like they're pooling their weapons and ammunition here for distribution.
How are we going to get in?
We'll go right in the front door.
Don't be absurd! They'll be upon us in seconds!
So be it. Our top priority is rescuing the boy Eagle.
Oh sure, front door. That's a completely sound strategy. No problems whatsoever. And oh wow, this place is huge. Can the camera zoom out so we can get a full picture of this? It seriously looks like someone took a pyramid, flipped it on its top, and then put it inside a castle. Alright, I'm fine with this. Also, there's a shop nearby. I want that shop. Ugh, too many rocks. I am a traveling merchant, roaming from one journey to the next. Come now, care to buy anything? But you have... Ooh, you have magic. You have magic and I want it. Let's see, Drain, yep, want that. Asper, want that. Oh, I want all of these things. Scroll does random non-element damage. Okay, that's gonna be awesome. Let's see, do you have any new items that we can buy? No, not really. Oh, but I do need more high potions. I did not realize I was so low on high potions. Okay, so let's go for like 1,000,000 of these. That should hold me for the next little while, and some extra Phoenix Downs never hurts. Never hurts to have those. Okay, I think we're good for that. Alright, Armory, what do you have for weapons? You have... Two-handed steel great sword. That could be good. But does any of this really help me right now? No, not really. Battle mace? No, not really. Knuckles. Dagger. Spiked shield would be... oddly not better. Does it do anything? Raises physical attack by 5. Okay, that could be helpful. Alright, I'll take 4 of those just for the time being. And let's see, Mage's Hat. Increases strength by 10. Increases intelligence by 5. These are all passive items then. Interesting. Giant's Gloves increases strength by 10, lowers dexterity by 50. That could be good on Tiz. Increases strength by 10, increases intelligence by 10. At least take one of these. So I'll put that on Tiz. He doesn't have a lot of dexterity right now. And I guess power would be good. So I will take, I think, 3 of these. Alright. So we'll go ahead and equip those, and just kind of on the topic of wild encounters, I realized just how often I was running away from things in the last episode because of those terrible... Where is it? Where's my things? I want new. That's what I want. Because of those terrible succubi, and... let's not do that anymore. I'm going to try not to run away from things. I'll at least, you know, try them out, and how come I cannot go to new things anymore? Force armlets, power bracers, there we go, power bracers. And power bracers. I will try my best not to run away from things, just because that's kind of boring to watch, I think. At the very least, I'll like just stop for a second and just reevaluate my strategy and then come back and fight the monsters or something along those lines. We will work with it. So, let's see. I'm going to save just in case, because I don't want to like get completely wrecked in there somehow and then have to rebuy everything and re-equip everything. So, we're good there. And now let's go rescue this kid. This is Starkfort, stronghold of the Swordbearers. Just bringing in new weapons and ammunition from other realms all come through here. I'm amazed they're just letting me walk through the front door. Yeah, they're totally cool with this. Alright, well I see a chest and we want that. So some extra money, that's not too bad.
Where could they be holding the boy prisoner?
We'll have to search the place from top to bottom.
Let's not be rash, Tiz. Rushing around blindly will only wear us out. Why don't we see if my journal has any leads? It might point us in the right direction.
You can't expect it to have every little detail.
Hold on, I've found something. Notes on the layout of occupied Starkfort. I guess I can expect every little detail, Edea. The notes show a war room to the north of here. The west is marked poison. That can't be it. That just leaves east. Let's head that way.
Good call, Ringbell. We should head east. But first, party chat. I can smell the smoke rising from that little brain of yours, Ring-a-Bell. I'm at a loss. The writings in my journal are completely off the mark from what's happening. How can that be? Oh, now that you mention it. What did it say again? The fat one and the weakling make the brat squeal by torture? What? Torture? But... Don't get ahead of yourself, Tiz. My whole point is that the contents of this journal have missed the mark. So what you thought was ironclad prophecy all this time maybe isn't so ironclad. Sounds like a crisis of faith to me. Or crisis of superstition, I suppose. We should be so lucky. But I fear the journal's failure to predict the future does not guarantee the child's safety. Hey, that's right, he could be facing even worse than torture. We have to know for sure. Let us hurry. Right. But we're not going to do that at all. We are going to deviate from the main plot and we are going to go into that poison room because that sounds like Qada's location. I gotta get me a new asterisk. I am all for the asterisks. Anything for grabbing here? Any chest? No chest. But here's a chest and a new encounter. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Whoa, where are the dogs out? Okay, let's see. Let's go for a crescent moon on all foes. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that guy to the left is weak to electricity like all the other guys. So let's go for a Thundara to Black Pikeman. And let's work on these dogs. Let's just go for some hunting. We'll go for a beast slaying because they are obviously beasts. And let's go for two on each. Two on each should be good. And then let's see, with Edea, we'll go for Crescent Moon on all foes. So Beast Slaying does about 1400, that's not too bad. It would be doing a oh, nice crit! It'd be doing a lot more if I had some elemental magic attached to it too, but if it only takes 2 to kill them, then I'm all for that. So I went back and I looked at the footage from the last episode, so apparently the ones that hold spears are able to counter. So I just have to keep a good eye on those, make sure that we're not physically attacking those until it's the final blow or some such. Alright, what we got here? 1000 peak, very nice. And hello, save man. It's only gonna get worse from here on in? Well, good, because I could use a boss battle. Speaking of boss battles, we should change our abilities to match that. So I'm going to flip Acrobatics over to Miscellany so that we can examine him once we get in there. Let's see, Angelic Ward. Oh, also in between episodes I got JP up. From the Freelancer class onto Tiz, so that means we're getting 10% more job points from everything that we do. It's amazing. So let's see, our HP is good, our MP is a little lackluster, so let's go and fix that. We will go and using some Ethers onto Agnes just for good measure. Rainbow's fine, most of his MP is for fighting monsters, so that's fine. I think we're good to go here. Here's hoping. Here is hoping. And I think I have a shield on Edea. Let me just make sure. Good, and her ability should also be good if I remember correctly. Shield lore, yeah, okay. Let's do this! Hold it! You know what? Going in there without a plan? Pretty bad idea! Because I went in there, and I got pretty harshly read. I got very close to beating him, but unfortunately he outlasted us, so I took some time, I came up with a strategy, and everything's pretty much roughly the same. I've changed Agnes over to a white mage, and Rainbow now currently has martial arts, and Tiz also has the same martial arts as well, and I believe I have chivalry onto Edea. As for our abilities, I think I have Angelic Ward and Protect Ally on Edea, and primarily I've used Speed Up for most of our allies here, just to make sure that we're getting our attacks in before Qada does. And I'll try to explain my strategy as we fight, so let's do this! For real this time.
Curses! After all the glory I brought them, he packed me off to the boondocks to patch up wounded soldiers! All's fair in war, I say! Victory must be achieved at all costs! That is what war is all about! Show respect for the enemy! The goal is not simply to kill! Bah! He's far too old to spout such childish nonsense! Pride and honor are merely shackles on the battlefield! Oh no! Has the Swordmaster disposed of the Master Sample at Grab Keep as well? I wouldn't put it past him. He always was a hard-headed one. Fie! We could have wiped out the shield bearers with it by now. There is nothing else for it. I must develop a new toxin. I have plenty of test subjects here after all. Surely no one will miss a few dozen wounded soldiers. When my new toxic weapon is ready, I'll go around that sword master and peddle my wares to the Eternian forces directly.
If my father knew of your deeds, that fat neck of yours would be for the axe, you know.
What? Who is that?
My name is Edea Lee.
Edea Lee? You mean to say you are the Grand Marshal's daughter?
I've heard more than enough of your plotting, you black-hearted fiend. Prepare to die!
Be quiet! The words of a traitor like you mean nothing!
Alright, big boy, your asterisk is mine. So Qada actually is fairly difficult. He has some very scummy attack sets here. First off, he can cast regen on himself, which means that he'll be able to recover 1600 HP every single turn. Secondly, he uses something called Poison High Potion, which does 1000 damage every turn, plus it can potentially poison you. Lastly, he has a really deadly attack that will basically one-hit KO anyone in our team every single time he uses it. So we need to play pretty heavily into our defenses here. So for the first turn, he usually doesn't do anything for the first 3 turns, they're just basic attacks, so we're going to use this time just to do some extra damage to him. So we're going to go for a Hidden Dragon onto Qada from Tiz. I'm going to use Agnès, and we are going to increase our attack strength with Love Power. Rainbow, I'm going to have him use Hidden Dragon as well. And with Edea, we are going to set up a Spirit Barrier with her. So Love Power will get our attack strength up, and he's going to throw some high potions at us. That's fine. We can take a high potion to the face at this point. Now, thankfully, thanks to BP recovery from the Red Mage, we now get extra BP, which is going to be awesome. It's really difficult to build up any form of momentum in this battle. So we need to actually heal Agnès. She's not doing so good. So let's see. Tiz, I'm actually going to have you start debuffing him. So we're going to go for a Shell Split to bring his defenses down. With Agnès, we're going to Brave since we now have the BP to do it. And we are going to take off the poison by using an antidote on ourselves. Then we are going to go for a Cura to get our HP back up. And then we are going to go for one more Singing Love Power. With Rainbow, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go for a... it's between Hidden Dragon and Qigong Wave. So we're going to go for a Hidden Dragon. And with Edea, we are going to just default and build up some BP. I found with this boss it's very important to get those debuffs in there, otherwise you just don't do nearly as much damage. And I find he usually goes for about 3 of these before he starts using his main attack, his most deadly attack. So Tiz, we need to heal you. So Tiz, we're going to go for a Qigong Wave, just in case he decides to default. He does tend to default a fair bit. And it becomes really annoying because you lose all your damage. It's pretty bad. Let's see. Agnès, we are going to have you go ahead and heal Tiz. Get that poison off of him. Ring a Bell, we are going to go for a Qigong Wave on him. And then we are going to go for a High Potion to get Tiz's HP back up. Alright, there it is. Water of Life. This is Qada's regen tactic. We need to get this thing off him as soon as possible. And for that reason exactly, 1600 HP back every single turn, it is very annoying. How are the debuffs standing? We should try to extend the debuff, so we're going to go for a Shell Split. With Agnès, we are going to take that regen off of him, so we are going for a Dispel. I'm pretty sure he's going to default. He usually tends to default after he uses Water of Life, so we are going to go for a Qigong Wave onto Qada. And just for good measure, just to make sure that we're okay, we are going to go for a Chivalry from Edea, and we're going to make sure that... I think Ring a Bell needs... let's keep Agnès alive, because we need to get rid of that Dispel. Yep, there's a default. Alright, there we go.
Alright, we got the physical defenses down. Here's the problem. He's going to use his ultimate attack right now, and it will instantly kill one of us. This is a problem! So for the time being, we just have to go for a Qigong Wave. Agnès, we are going to default with her, because there's not really much we can do with her at this particular point in time. Rainbow, we're also going to go for a Qigong Wave. And then we are going to go for a Chivalry full cover onto... Who would be good? It's basically a choice between any of our three. So we are going to go for, I think, Ring a Bell. Let's go with Ring a Bell. There, our Qigong Waves in. And this is the attack I'm referring to, Dark Breath. Dark Breath always does damage equal to the total amount of damage that Qada has already taken. And it will always do 9,999 damage. This is where Edea comes in. She has Spirit Barrier, which means that all the damage that's being taken is going to go straight to Edea's BP instead. So he knows that Edea has no more BP because she blocked the attack for Ring a Bell. This is promising. This is actually very promising because we're all still alive, kind of, just barely. Now, every single time he uses the Dark Water, he will always go down to -1. This is our chance to attack, so we're going to go for a Hidden Dragon from Tiz. Agnès, we need to get the poison off of Tiz pretty badly. So we need to do a couple things. We're going to Brave with Agnès. We need to get the poison off of Tiz. We're going to go for an Antidote onto him, followed by a Cura. With Rainbow, we're going to go for a Hidden Dragon, and with Edea, we're going to Brave. We need to do a couple things here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put an Ether onto Edea, and then we're going to reset up our... Where is it? Our Spirit Barrier. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do it to the entire party. I meant to do just to Tiz. Frick. Well, it's going to hurt my momentum mildly, but we can still make things happen. This is fine. Okay, he usually uses a High Potion again, so we are going to go for, I think, a Qigong... How's the debuff handling? Debuff is fine. We are going to go for a Qigong Wave onto him. I think we will default with Agnès. That's fine for the time being. You know what? We will heal... We will heal Tiz. And let's see, Ring a Bell, we are going to go for a Martial Arts, and we're going for a Qigong Wave, and then we are going to default with Edea, I think. If he attacks Edea, it just means that her BP will go down again, and that's fine, because we can reset that up without any problems. So it's a High Potion onto Ring a Bell, that's fine. Debuff should be off by now, so we are going to use Tiz to get the Shell Split back in. Agnès, we are going to default with you. Ring a Bell, we are going to go for a Qigong Wave, and with Edea, we are going to take the poison off of Ring a Bell. So Antidotes, Ring a Bell, go. Now because he's defaulting, we know that the deadly attack is going to be coming again next turn, Dark Water. So let's see, we are going to go for a Piracy, we are going to go for a Qigong Wave. Yeah, we're going to go for a Qigong Wave onto Qada. Agnès, we're just going to default with her. Ring a Bell, we are going to go for a Qigong Wave. And with Edea, we are going to use a Chivalry, go full cover. I think it's more likely that he's going to target Tiz or Agnès. Yeah, we'll go with Tiz. It's very likely that we're going to lose Ring a Bell this turn. That's not too bad. So Dark Breath is going on to Ring a Bell. Yep, there we go. That's actually the best possible outcome I could have had there. Since Ring a Bell was the only one that had very low HP. Ooh, and we get BP recovery. Sweet! This is going to really help us to build up our momentum back up. Alright, so Tiz, we are going to go for a Hidden Dragon from you. Agnès, we are going to have you Brave and get our people back up. We are going to go for a Phoenix Down onto Ring a Bell. Following that, we're going for a Cura onto Ring a Bell. We're going for a Cura onto yourself. And we're going to get the poison off. So we are going to use an Antidote onto Agnès. Edea, there's not really much I need to do with you right now. So I guess I'm actually going to be better off just to Brave, and then we're going to reset up our Spirit Barrier. So we're going for an Ether onto Edea, and then we're going to Abilities, we're going to Acrobatics, and we're going to Spirit Barrier. Now Qada in total has around 54,000 hit points, so it takes a while to knock him down. And in my original battle, I was not doing nearly enough damage. Which was unfortunate, because it takes a while to take him down. Even like this, it's still going to take around like 26 turns before he falls. But he'll fall though. He will fall. Alright, I think the debuff will be falling off of Qada fairly soon, so we're going to go for... you know what, let's just go for another Qigong Wave. Let's see, with Agnès, we're going to default with her, get her BP back up, and same with Edea. If he attacks Edea, that's fine. If he attacks anyone else, that's also fine. And he's not going to do any of that. He's going to cast Water of Life on himself. I'm perfectly fine with that. So we are going to go for... let's see, the debuff should be off of him by now, so we are going to go for another Shell Split to get his defenses down. Agnès, we are going to use your turn to take the regen off of Qada. Ringabel, we are going to go for a Qigong Wave in case he decides to default. And with Edea, we are just going to build up some BP again. There you go, not so tough now, are you, big boy? Not without your freaking regen of death that freaking annoys me to hell. Alright, so we're going for a Qigong Wave from Tiz. Let's see what else can we do. You know what, now would be a good time to actually bring on the herd. We've got our specials just hanging around not doing anything, and we are going to use them. So I'm going to go for a Strong Strike from the Pirate class onto Qada. Agnès, we are going to default with you. Rainbow, we're going to unleash your special. We're going for a maximum draw to get our crit rate up. And with Edea, we are going to go full cover onto Tiz.
Get lost!
Come on, crit. Oh, it missed. Scumbag. Come on, hit Tiz. Tiz. Yes! Perfectly fine with this. Oh, I used it from the martial arts. Whoops, I meant to do it from the pirate. That's fine. I'm fine with this. Okay, let's see. Agnès, we need to get the poison off of Edea, and we need to get Ringabel back up. So we are going to go for a Phoenix down onto Ringabel. We are going to go for a Cura, get his HP back up. And then with Edea, we are going to Brave 3 times. We're going to get the poison off of us, Antidote, followed by an Ether, get our MP back up, and then we are going to go for a Spirit Barrier. I was really hoping to get that crit though. That was unfortunate. Okay, let's see. We're going to speed this up a little bit, make sure we get our specials in before the song ends. Let's see, Tiz. Pretty sure he's going to attack this turn, so we are going to unleash Tiz's special. Grand Strike, Default, and Default. Come on, make it! Yes, we made it! That was very, very close. Need to keep that crit going. Alright, Tiz, we are going to go for a Piracy. We're going for Shell Split, because I'm pretty sure he's going to default this turn. Edea, I'm going to have you Brave, and we are going to take the poison off of Tiz, go for a... let's see, we're going to go... you know what? Let's use Agnès to actually buff us up this turn. So we're going for 2 Braves, we're going for Singing Love Power, all allies. Qigong Wave, we are going for a Qigong Wave on Ringabel. And with Edea, I think we are going to just heal up Tiz really quick. We're going for a High Potion onto Tiz. Come on, crit. No crits yet. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to go for a Qigong Wave from Tiz. Agnès, I need you to default. Ringabel, we are going to go for another Qigong Wave. And with Edea, we are going to go full cover onto, I think, Ringabel. There's our crit. Come on, crit. Come on, crits. Alright, Dark Breath onto... Called it! So that's the crux of the strategy. Just make sure that Edea has something on her Spirit Barrier, and she is fine. Alright, Agnès, we're going to have you default. We're going for... I'm pretty sure we're going to lose the special anyways, that's fine. So we're going to throw a Phoenix down onto Tiz. We're not actually going to heal him up any further than that, entirely because Edea, she has full cover. So as long as Tiz has less than 10% of his HP, then Edea will automatically protect him. So that is perfectly fine. We need to heal on Edea back up. So we're going to go for some Curas, and we're going to heal her back up. Ring a Bell, we are going to go for a Qigong Wave, and we are... Actually, I don't need Qigong Wave, because he's going to do nothing this turn. We're going for Hidden Dragon instead. And let's see, with Edea, we are going to go for... We're going to Brave, and we're going to set up our shield back up. So an Ether onto Edea, followed by another Spirit Barrier. I freaking love this Spirit Barrier. It's been so useful against this boss. Alright, let's see. Agnès, what can I do with you? I'm just going to default with Agnès this turn, and then we are going to go for a Martial Arts Qigong Wave from Ring a Bell, and with Edea, I think we are just going to default. Water of Life, perfectly fine with that. Alright, Tiz, we are going to go for a Shin Split, get his defenses down. Agnès, I think we are going to Brave with you, and we're going to go for some Singing, Love Power, all allies. Ring a Bell, we're going to go for a Qigong Wave, and with Edea, we are fine this... Oh, actually, you know what? That is not what I should be doing. With Agnès, I need to do at least one Dispel. Then the other one can be Singing, that's perfectly fine. Ring a Bell, we are going to go for a Qigong Wave from you. And then with Edea, I think I'm just going to default with her. Alright, debuff check. Our cells are also buffed. Check. We are good to go. We are going to go for a Qigong Wave from Tiz. Agnès, we are going to unleash your special, I think, would be a good idea. Go for... And we're going to default with Agnès, because we need to heal the turn after this. Ring a Bell, we're going to go for a Qigong Wave. And with Edea, we are going to give full cover to, I think, Ring a Bell. Yes. Get those Kamehamehas in. And Dark Breath on too. Come on, Ring a Bell, Ring a Bell, Ring a Bell. Yes! Called it! Come on, Tiz, 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 Tiz. Ah, Edea just tanking all the attacks. Perfect, beautiful, it's amazing. Alright, we are going to go for Hidden Dragon. Agnès, you are going to heal us because we are not looking so hot. Antidote onto Edea, followed by... Let's see, where's my Cura? There we go. Ring a Bell, we are going to go for a Martial Arts Hidden Dragon. And with Edea, we are going to set your Spirit Barrier back up. Because it is super special awesome. So Ether onto yourself, followed by another Spirit Barrier. Go! And you are done, son! 3,000 experience, 360 job points. Sweet! You got the Salve-Maker asterisk. Gimme. I got some grinding to do. I want this. Alright, Salve-Maker uses items to maximum effect. Uses items to heal and attack. Favors daggers and staves.
No! It cannot end here! I have left so many experiments undone! My toxins could kill you in seconds. Vestal.
Now that we have the Salve-Maker asterisk, it should let us heighten the performance of our items. And combine items to make them more powerful as well. That sounds handy. Not really very exciting, is it? I know, right? Far too humdrum for us. Says you, Ring a Bell, this sounds awesome to me. In other words, you two are too lazy to organize your items. No, we're not lazy, we're just simply... There are simply rather other things we'd rather do. It's all fine and dandy to have acquired the Salve-Maker job, but your item bags are just jumbled mess. It must take forever to find what you need when you need it. For example, Edea, don't keep your potions with your high potions. What? They're both restoratives, so why not? And you, Ringing Bell, don't lump antidotes, echo herbs, and waking bells together. Why not? Together they're like a cure-all. What if you only need one of them? You'll never find it in time. You should learn from Agnes's organizational skills. But Agnes, there's no need to keep each of your pills separately. Oh, yes, of course. Tiz, you and Agnes sure are sticklers for details. Edea and I, on the other hand, well, to each their own, right? That's right. Don't sweat the details, as my... No! Edea, sneeze the other... Achoo! Wait. You just sneezed all the powder items. Well, that means fewer items to organize, right? Let's go. Tiz. Don't be so high maintenance, it's fine. I will manage the organizational items, and oh, that was not what I was expecting. I don't want to be fighting things. Oh, there's a dragon. We're leaving. What the frick? Why am I fighting a dragon? No, 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 no. Just get me back to the save man. Just get me back to the save man. Alrighty, we have the Salve-Maker asterisk, and I am potentially thinking about putting this onto somebody. I don't know. But let's take a quick look at it. Let's flip, I don't know, Agnes over to it really quick. And let's take a quick look at Salve-Maker. And then we are going to Tactics, we are going to into Status, and we are going to take a better look at Agnes. Check that out. Looks way better on us than it did on that freaking Qada guy. So, in the next episode, we will continue to explore this fort and potentially rescue a kid, if I don't have my attention one or two other side quests. So, until next time, thank you guys so very much for watching this, and I hope you're having a fantastic day.